Close your eyes for a second and picture a quiet anatomy lab after hours. Warm lamplight, a corkboard full of journal headlines, and you, curious, slightly mischievous, very scholarly. Tonight the mystery on the table is the Portio, the cervix's visible crown at the top of the vaginal canal, and how it fits into the symphony we call the female sexual response. Start with the score. Sexual response is not a single note, but a movement. Design, arousal, plateau, orgasm, resolution, and for many people it's improvisational. Desire can be spontaneous or responsive. Arousal is a cascade of blood, nerves, and hormones. The clitoral complex floods with blood. The vulva swells, lubrication appears, the pelvic floor engages. But the story doesn't end at the vulvar rim. Deeper inside, the cervix, also called the portio, may register pressure or touch. For some, it's neutral or uncomfortable. For others, it's an underexplored source of deep, diffuse sensation, often described as fullness or a steady pressure, rather than sharp surface touch. Imagine you're a gentle explorer mapping unknown terrain. The cervix sits at the far end of that map. Its nerve supply is different from the clitoris. Sensory fibers come through pelvic nerves that carry deeper, visceral sensation. That difference explains why stimulation there feels qualitatively different, slower, more internal, sometimes emotionally intense. It can trigger a relaxed, whole-body response rather than localized buzz. How do erogenous zones develop? Think of them like a garden. You don't plant seeds and expect a jungle the next day. You cultivate attention, safety, variety, and time. Start with attention. A mindful touch, slow, curious, non-demanding, helps the nervous system learn that sensation is safe and rewarding. Variety matters. Light stroking, sustained pressure, temperature play with a warm cloth, movement across skin far from the genital's neck. Inner thighs, lower back teaches the brain to link many cues to arousal. Communication is the fertilizer. Ask, listen, name sensation. Do you feel that as pressure or as pleasant? Feedback guides refinement. Practical, non-invasive tools, breeze, and pelvic awareness. Slow, deep breathing lowers guarding and lets internal sensations register. Pelvic floor exercises taught with awareness, not as a promise of immediate fireworks, but as training the muscles that shape internal sensation, can increase ease of orgasmic contractions for some people. Lubrication, patience, and a calm environment reduce noise in the testicles. So subtle signals from the Portio can be heard. The Portio safety rules you'll teach and practice. Consent first, always. Move slowly. If something is painful, stop and reframe the experiment. Hygiene and comfort matter. Trimmed nails, clean hands, and warm, relaxed space. Remember also the psychosocial. Trust, intimacy, and emotional safety can change whether a given touch is pleasurable. As scholars, your task is both empirical and humane. Observe variations, collect narratives, and respect individual maps of pleasure. The cervix is not a universal button. It's a potential instrument in a larger orchestra. If you approach it with curiosity, consent, and clinical respect, you'll turn mystery into knowledge and maybe help someone find a new note in their own repertoire. Now go read the case studies, design your gentle experiments, and always put consent and communication at the center.